Hello, beautiful people. Yes, for sure. I'm so glad to be back. And for those of you who do not know me, my name is Nadira Lugg, and I am the president, the founder, the spiritual coach, life coach for One Love and Light Center located here in California. And who are we? We are a spiritual center that help people find and maintain their blissful Zen. So in other words, I love to tell people to think of us as your elevator operators to elevated consciousness. Yes. And we do this in a myriad of ways. We do this through the practice of yoga, guided meditation, Reiki healing sessions, and yes, the reason we are here today, through tarot and oracle readings, which I am so happy to do today since we are enjoying this new moon energy in Leo. Yes, come through my Leos. Ooh, ooh. And you know, I especially love this because I am a Leo moon. So this is right here, right on time for me. And this household is filled with nothing but Leos, whether they rising, sun, or moons. Today it's going on. This week I've had family coming in, mother-in-laws, my mother, my cousins. It's on. So it's a hot and popping place of sun energy of Leos and moon energy and rising energy of Leos. It's a Leo household, and I'm happy for it. Before I begin, beautiful people, let me send out a shout out. I always start with a piece of gratitude for all the wonderful subscribers, the new ones, the old ones, the brand spanking new ones that's coming in. Because yes, when you like this video, by all means, like it, thumbs up, and please hit that subscribe button, notification button, so you can stay abreast when I do these readings. I hope you are enjoying these new moon, full moon energies until I can continue doing some other things as I'm still doing unboxings and things like that. But again, life being what it is with the acting, the creating, household, wife duties, things like that. It's been one, but your girl's been maintaining, and I can't wait for you guys to see me on some new projects I've been working on in television shows. So I'm so happy for that one as well. But beautiful people, enough about me. Yes, come through. It's all about you. And as always, this one is for the collective. So we are doing this for the Leo, new moon in Leos. Do you have to be a Leo for this? No, you don't. And guess what? A lot of people start thinking, again, this is the reason why it's so important to know your natal chart. Just because you have a sun energy and something else, I'm Gemini, does not mean that you don't have a Leo placement somewhere. It could be in your Uranus and your Saturn and your Jupiter. But the point of the matter is you may have, like me, a Leo moon or some other random planet. And it's important to know how to use that energy. Remember, beautiful people, universe is here for us. Prosperity is our birthright. Utilize source, utilize God, co-create your creation. And the best way to do it is learn with what energies you're working with right now to make your decisions, your flow a lot better and a lot easier. I promise you, it makes things that much better when you flow with universe and planetary energies, because the shit is real. Energy is real, beautiful people. Never deny that. It is some real stuff. So beautiful people, my like-minded brothers and sisters, without further ado, this message is for you, the collective, on how to best harness this new moon energy in Leo for your best positive experience in this flow. It's for us all, beautiful people. And if you want to have your own personal in-depth personal reading, by all means, all links are below on how to reach me. Numerical one love and light center at gmail.com and .com for the website. Holla at your girl. I'm here to be of service, beautiful people. Holla at me. But this again, this is for the collective, how we can best harness this new moon Leo energy. All right, let's go. I thought this was so cute. We started with tarot as always. And what's first up? The Sun card. The Sun card. Yes. And underneath the deck, we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands. Beautiful people. I love it. So let's break down a little bit about this Leo energy. Leo energy or Leo placement, it's connected to two things. It's connected to the sun, all right? A beautiful bright star, our source of light, our source of energy, our source of just brightness and abundance. It's just so awesome, okay? The sun energy. And it's also associated with the fifth house. It rules the fifth house. And the fifth house is all about play, play of inner joy, inner workings, things to do, activities, romance. It's just about, it's a youthful energy. Again, we're talking about sun energy, radiance, vibrance, abundance. It's, I mean, it just don't get no brighter than that. It's the moment to let your sun and your light come shining through. This is one of the most profound positive cards in the tarot deck at the number 19. Beautiful people. It is all about alignment, and baby, we are all up in it. Let me give you a breakdown. Let me explain this. That's why I know it's real. It is always real. Before I come out here and I film for the collective, know this. For me, it's always about self-care. I have to do my reading first. And so I've done my reading. And guess what came out? Sun energy. Don't need to know what my other cards were. It's not important. The fact of the matter is this sun energy is so powerful and so poignant right now in the space of Leo energy, in this moon energy right now, coming into, we're about to step into right now. We are, I mean, it's not even about stepping into, we are in the Leo season. We are in the Leo moon. We are here and it is popping. So what does this tell me? Nothing but good news. Good news, good news, good news. Beautiful people, we are co-creators of our creation. So if you are ready to create some greatness, baby, let's go. Now, underneath the deck, what did I say? Three of Wands. It's kind of faint, but it's all good. Let me break down this. Wand energy is related to the spirit. It's also related to fire energy, which I must admit to. Leo energy is associated with fire energy. Rawr, that fiery spirit energy. That's why when you meet most Leos, they're very passionate people. And they like what they like, they want what they want. They out here and very courageous to go out here and get it. They're very creative individuals. I dig that. I love that. And I have a lot of Leo friends. I have a lot of Leo family members. I get it now why I'm surrounded by this powerful, potent energy and why it's also in my natal chart. I get it. And I'm so grateful for it. So knowing that, I find it so cute how we have this fire, spirit, energy, Three of Wands connected to the sun energy. Three of Wands in the Old Faithful Tarot cards, there is an individual standing on a cliff overlooking the water, seeing things floating by, observing things. Sometimes there might be a globe or something or something of that magnitude. But the fact of the matter is there's a foresight. There's a vision to see something moving forward. And so that is what the Three of Wands energy is bringing. It's bringing a wonderful visionary energy. It's bringing forth, I've experienced some things, I've done some things, and with this newfound experience that I have, I now know how to chart my life or my plan to proceed forward with courage, with conviction, with leadership. Because if others are afraid to go, damn it, I'm going to go first. And this is one of the best personal models of my life. I love it. I can show you better than I can tell you. Me here doing these cards. I'm sharing energy. I'm giving you examples. I am. But the real intricate point of it is I can show you through example though. I can. And I'm here to be of an example. I'm here to be of service. But this is, again, going back to, I digress, but going back to Three of Wands and that sun energy, positive for momentum. Okay, so let's go. Let's break it down. Let's get more in depth. For your oracle cards, you have cardinal You're gonna make it after all. There we go. Embrace change and new beginnings. It's up to you to manifest your dreams. All right. It's up to you to manifest your dreams. You're going to make it after all. You also have Pluto, the circle of life. Now, about my sweet spot, hey, ask your guides to help you through this transition. There are no real endings, only new beginnings. Here we go, twice, twice, new beginnings, fifth house. Ha ha ha, Leo energy, romance is in the air. Expect old passions to be rekindled. Look for new ones to be stirred. I love it. So let's break it on down. Cardinal energy is what? Persistent, is like a persistent fire, passionate energy. That's what's up. That is what's up. So you're going to make it after all. And one of the things I'm seeing throughout, even in their readings, it's all about, once again, we are talking about new moon. Remember, new moons, we prepare for new moons after the full moons because we've released with full moon energy. And now with that new moon, we usher in newness, new plans, new ideas, new inspirations, new plots to chart, and just we're here with new plans to plot out and achieve. That is the wonderful energy of new moon energy. And beautiful people, I need you to get you some. I need you to get you some and get a part of it. So know this, embrace the change, embrace new beginnings. It's up to you. It's not me. I can show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. But at the end of the day, whether I show you or not, you have got to be the one to manifest your dreams. I'm here as inspiration. I'm here to give you ideas. I'm here to give you energy and translation of energy. But it's up to you to manifest your dreams. Now, Pluto energy. Pluto energy is associated with Scorpio energy, believe it or not. Yes. And it's all about, Pluto is all about transformation, change, things of just doing something different. It's an evolution. It doesn't have to be bad change or good change, it's just a difference of doing things. And you already know one of my other mottos. If what you've been doing has not been working, then honey, it is time to what? It's time to do something else. And that's all right. Everything we do is for a reason and for a season. The things we did in, let's say, fifth grade are not the things that we're going to do when we're a junior in high school. The things we've done as a junior in high school, we are not going to do when we've turned 28. The things that we've done when we were in our 20s, you are not going to wind up doing when you're in your 40s. Why? There is a change. There is an ongoing change. It's called life. And as we learn and get more information and more experiences, we learn from those experiences so we can apply them from our past to our present to make way for a wonderful, prosperous future, because we know wiser, we know better. We can see things a lot easier. We have more foresight in where we're going, right? So know this, ask your guides to help you through this transition of the circle of life. There are no real endings, only new beginnings. People, always remember there is a power. There's a power in our perspective of things. If we perceive something as being negative, then yes, then it's negative. If we see a new opportunity or a new job as something that's it's gonna take too much time, it's gonna just make me so tired, then guess what? It is gonna make you too tired, to this, to that. But if we go into this new job or new opportunity, I'm so excited. I don't know what's going to happen, but you know what? Whatever it is, I know it's for my best and highest good. I know I'm going to have some opportunities. I'm going to meet some people. I'm going to create the opportunities that I didn't even know were out there. And I look forward to the people that I meet and the money that I make and the experiences that I'm going to experience because I'm excited for it. It's always about perspective. So no matter what transformative energies are around here, and it leads you to make some changes, flow, beautiful people, flow with a mindset that it's for my highest, my best good. It's okay. I can do it. I may not like it right now because it feels so uncomfortable, but I'm going to take my time and I'm going to ease into it with a positive mindset that it's okay. Take peace and mercy, mercy for myself as I transition and learn. It's just a change. It's a change. Come through. And you're going to see a lot of change cards up in here. I will say that, beautiful people. And remember that underneath the deck, romance is in the air. Expect old passions to be rekindled. Look for new ones to be stirred. Now, remember what I was just talking about? Fifth house, which is ruled by Leo, is all about that romance, that creativity. They have so many things that fall under the fifth house, but let's focus on the romances in the air. Come on, beautiful people. Yes. Expect old passions to be rekindled. Look for new ones to be stirred. If you're not out here with someone, it's okay. If you're with someone, hey, love is in the air. If your significant other's flirting with you, don't be mean about it. Don't be mean about it. Go ahead, have a little fun. See, okay, so Leo energy is all about that fun, that adventure. It's time to be playful. Find that inner child, because fifth house is also associated with children. Find that child within. Find that youthful spirit. And if your significant other, you find yourself significant other over there winking their eye at you, look like, hey, give you that side, you better get that side eye. What you looking at? What's going on? You better come on over here. You know what to do now. If you are solo by yourself right now, that's all good too. Understand that there might be someone, a person of interest that's interested in you and you haven't even been paying attention. So open your eyes. Remember, change is good. Open your eyes and see if there's a particular person who's over there batting their eyes at you, and be open to the experience. Now, if these people are giving you some bad energy, coming towards your way, then shit, then you know what to do. That ain't your vibe. But if you are open to a person who you already are familiar with, and they've always been kind-hearted, always gave like little gestures, bought you that little extra coffee. You didn't ask for it, but they thought about you, brought you that coffee that day. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it was like a little checkpoint. Okay, I see you. And that's a beautiful thing. Look for the little nuances, and who knows, you might want to buy them a little cup of coffee. And you never know how these sparks can start just from those little times and little gifts, because that's what it really is. Little gifts, you didn't have to, but they did it or you did it. And that was beautiful. Exchanging of energies. It's all about perspective and flow. Let's move on. For your moonology cards, come through, because you know I had to pull out the moonology cards. I have meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. And we also have a fiery climax approaches full moon in Aries. Now check this out. Oh. underneath the deck, we have a full moon in Leo. That's funny. Don't let pride get in your way. So here, let's take this for what it is. Meditate and contemplate. A lot of times when there's so much activity going on around us, and because again, Leo is a fiery climax approaches, because Leo is such a fiery energy, very passionate energy, which is why you find a lot of courageous innovators and entertainers of Leos, or throwing parties or doing something socially. They're out and about. They want to be seen. Holla at you, baby. They here. But understand this. With all of that out there, there has to be a balance, beautiful people. I cannot preach this enough. I cannot preach or teach this enough. It is a mindset and it is a practice. There is a balance in all things. And with that fiery energy, there has to be some kind of calmness in the practice that you have every single day. And one of them definitely can be meditation, contemplation. There's nothing wrong with having that passionate energy, but sooner or later, you are going to have to cool off, cool down. It's about a centering. It's about a calming. It is about getting centered so you are receptive to other energies, other messages, other things going on around you. You can't be so fired up that you miss out on something that's coming towards you for the goodness of you, for the betterment of you. This is when you have your heart's desires and your mindset on what you are achieving, what you are manifesting. But with that comes a time of meditation and contemplation. Is this what my heart desires? Is my mind and my heart, my spirit connected to what, is this really what I want? Let me think on that. Let me see if that's for my highest good. Let me consult with my higher self. Let me consult with source. Let me consult with the universe of what is it for me? Is it for me? And when you find that final answer of peace, yes, yes, this is for me. I feel it, I see it, I understand it. Then we can go to the next step of the planning, the plotting, the planning and co-creating of it. But it always starts with, even with new moon energy, new ideas, new inspiration, new creative endeavors. It starts with a quietness. It starts with a plan. It starts with a strong foundation. Remember, beautiful people, you can't build shit on a rocky foundation. You just can't. You can't. Uneven and all this other stuff. If it's total chaos below, even in construction, no, they have to smooth things out. There has to be a strong foundation in order to build and maintain. So you have to have that firm foundation. There has to be a strong base of knowing thyself, knowing what you want, knowing what the heart wants, knowing what you are able to work for, knowing that you are ready to make some sacrifices in your eating, sleeping, doing, dreaming, working with. You are willing to make these sacrifices to experience your major joy and achievements. And it starts with your meditation, contemplation. Then get ready for that fiery, it could be a fiery climax approaches. It might get a little fiery around here, but baby, perspective. Are we going to work with it or are we going to run away from it? Work with it, beautiful people. Remember, can't nobody make you change your frame of mind or indulge you or goat you into a fight or a confrontation. Doesn't even have to be like that. Use your passionate energy to be the fuel to the fire to get your final outcome, for your final manifestation, for your final creation. Let that be the fire that boils underneath you and sets you ablaze, baby, into the greatness that you so greatly deserve. Yes, come through. I love it. All right, beautiful people, we're switching gears here. I'm going into your life purpose cards. Do I want to go into your life purpose cards or do I want to do your life coaching cards? Let's go into your life purpose cards. We're flowing, beautiful people, so let's flow. Now, these cards are green, but I'm going to work with you. I got you. I got you. We have number one, practice. Practice. Hold on. Wait. Matter of fact, no, we don't. That was underneath the deck. What we have here, whoop, 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 is time to decide. Time to decide. I'm going to read this for you. Time to decide. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires. Time to decide. Make a decision on your heart's true desires. And underneath the deck, we have practice. 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 Polish your skills by practicing regularly. Practicing regular. So, beautiful people, time to decide. What did we just get through talking about? Heart's desire. Let me also point this out about Leo. Leo rules with their heart, okay? So if Aries is associated with the mind, the head energy, and all this other stuff, guess what? Leo rules with that heart space. They are, this is where it feeds the passion. Very empathetic, very passionate people, very passionate energy. So with this new moon, what I just say, you got to go with what your heart's true desire. This is why it's so important to use the, thank you, spirits. I'm here with you and I'm tingling all over. So I need y'all to understand the power in this. Please, beautiful people, take the time to get quiet, meditate. It doesn't have to be, If you do with a chant, that's a beautiful thing. If you need to just lie down in your bed before you go to sleep, get into a connection of all the things that you are grateful for, then get quiet and say, what do I see myself doing? Tomorrow, if I was to get up and do whatever it is I want to do that I know is conducive of play, but enjoyment, and I could still be paid for it, what would it be? Even if you didn't get paid for it, what would you be doing that fills your heart with joy? I mean, I got joy, 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 joy down in my heart. That is the kind of energy you got to have. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy doing tarot and oracle readings. I enjoy teaching others. I enjoy making people feel better about themselves or just the energy of shifting energy. I enjoy entertaining, which is why I am an entertainer. This is what I enjoy. This is what brings me joy. And when I see smiles on other people's faces, it fills my heart with joy. Do you understand what I'm saying? I hope you do, beautiful people. My like-minded individuals, I hope you hear what I'm saying. That is a message right there, beautiful people. First things first, time to decide. Make a decision based on your heart's true desire. You can do it. And then whatever you do, practice, practice. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. I'm not going to say practice makes perfect. It makes improvement. Practice makes improvement. That's exactly what it does. Did I just start off just doing tarot cards? No, I had a touch with the spirit that introduced me to one deck, and then I started doing more decks. I started doing more studies on the history of tarot. I started doing more studies of watching other and listening to other tarot readers to get a general idea of what I'm learning, what I'm doing, to put it all together. And then I had to practice for myself. I can't practice on others. I have to practice for myself. And so every day I got into a habit, I would pull my cards every single day. And this is what got me closer, more knowledgeable, more into what I love to do, acting. I knew I loved acting when I was in 6th grade. So I started joining theaters. I started doing more plays. I volunteered to do auditions. And then in college, I went ahead and made it my minor. Theater was my minor. I consistently put myself into positions where I was constantly learning. When I graduated from college and I went into the world of work, I had to go ahead and take classes at Chicago's Actor Studio. It never stopped. Why? I need practice to make my practice more improve into what I love to do. I knew that this was going to be a source of money, enjoyment, opportunity. I knew that this was my calling. And so with that, beautiful people, get clear on what's your heart's desire and do the research. Do the research to practice what you need to practice. Learn the skills you need to learn. Let's go. There's no excuse right now. This passionate energy of this new moon energy in Leo is enough fire to get your ass started. Get fired up, beautiful people. Get fired up. Do the research. Do the do the work. Do the work, beautiful people, so that you can get the payout. Let's go. Moving on. Now, I also have my life coaching cards. I brought those out for this one. It called me. It needed to be done. So this is very interesting. So here, let me break it down one by one. First one up, we have 68. 68, resolve. This is a period of indecision and inner conflict, and it is time to what? Make a decision. Oh my God. I don't know if y'all know, I pull cards, but I really don't pay attention how I'm pulling until I'm ready with y'all and I'm engaging, okay? There might be cards that I'm pulling and I might notice and see, but for the most part, things that are just coming up, this I don't know. I don't know until I'm in the groove with y'all. This can't get no clearer. And well, this can't get no clearer because it's green. So, but you can see that time to decide and why this message is so important, why you need to make a decision based on your heart's desire. Come through, spirits. Spirit is working with me today and it's I'm giving y'all messages. Please utilize them. Please utilize them, but that's okay. Those who are supposed to hear this message will hear it loud and clear. I'm here for you. My brothers, my sisters, I am here for you. And I hope you're receiving the message. Up next, you also have 18, past life connections. Past life connections. You are currently healing past life wounds. We're going to keep it moving, and we're going to, because it's telling a story right now. 65, karma. Karma. You may be involved in a situation that requires justice or fairness. Okay. 65, and underneath the deck, we have what? Oh, wow. 2, metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. Like the caterpillar that emerges from its cocoon, you are about to get your wings. So here we go. I'm seeing some things. Here we go. I'm seeing this with this. All right. So we have resolve, past life connections, karma, metamorphosis. Let's start with the past life connection, do the resolve so we can go into this metamorphosis. Past life connections is a beautiful thing. You are currently here healing past life wounds. I don't know if y'all are aware, but guess what? Sometimes a lot of the trauma that we experience presently in our lives can actually stem from a past life or past experiences. Okay. And there's a difference. Past experiences could be something that we've gone through if we're grown. For example, if we're grown right now, past experiences could be something that we've endured while we was in grammar school, high school, very traumatic, and it can subconsciously stay with us. So let's say you had an embarrassing moment, sophomore year. You fell down, everyone saw your underwear. I'm just throwing this out here. The no, didn't happen to me, but the point of the matter is we're just throwing it out there. That kind of stuff sometimes can follow a person. And at that point, they had an issue. That particular person probably had an issue with getting undressed in public, or at this point, they're all gonna, oh, like Carrie. If y'all, you know, I'm a film buff, but if you are familiar with the movie Carrie, Brian De Palma movie back in the day in the 70s, with Sissy Spacek, but it was like she was going through her menstrual cycle, and the girls were teasing her and throwing like pads into. I mean, to get graphic, it is what it is. It's a movie, though. Let's just be real, and we having honest communications around here. Okay, let's be real. Let's be grown. But they were throwing pads at her and tampons at her. And this is a very traumatic experience. This young lady did not understand what was going on with her body. She was not aware that her body was going through changes. And then you have these bullying girls who are throwing things at her while she's scared, not knowing what to do. And it's making more of a traumatic experience. And guess what? Stuff like that has a tendency sometimes to follow us into our what? Our adulthood. Is it a great thing? No. It's an experience, and a lot of us have to heal from these certain things, and it takes time. Sometimes it does take time, especially if we have ignored it and pushed it down and repressed it, and now all of a sudden you have a kid, and now your kid is going through puberty, and now they're coming to you, and now you probably freak out like, oh my God, you know. Well, we probably know you're not going to throw tampons and pads at them, but the fact of the matter is, how you dealt with it back then is probably going to be totally different how you deal with it with your child, because now you've been imprinted with a memory that you knew was very uncomfortable and very hurtful for you. And you do not want to pass that on to your child or your offspring or your cousin, your niece, your nephew, whatever. You would like to do what you can to help offset and have them have a more balance, a more understandable and easier transition for them in their pubescent life, right? In their stages, right? So with that being said, now that's past experiences. Past life connections, we've been here before. There are times where people have innate talents to do things, just don't know why. Me, myself, I probably was an entertainer in a past life. Don't know what, I believe I was here in the 20s. I think I could have been a flapper. I don't know what, I was somewhere. If I was not an actress or a singer or doing something, I was definitely in the entertainment biz. Okay, don't know what my name was. Don't, and that's not for me to know right now. It will all be revealed to me when the time is right. I already know it will. Some of us experience things in dreams of places we've been before. I knew when I visit here in LA a long time ago, before I even moved here to California, on my past visits, I was too comfortable here. And I told my husband, I've been here before. Those are past life connections. When you know, you feel it, it's more, it's calming, it's comfortable for you. Those are moments when you have an aha moments of, I've seen this picture before. Where have I seen this picture? I felt like I've been here before. Those are past life connections. And a lot of times they will come for us later down the line. And sometimes it's something we have to heal. It could be the trauma of our ancestors that come and revisit us in our present life. We can't understand why we have an issue with people smoking or drinking around us, if that's your thing. And it's because in the past life, there was probably an issue with alcoholism or nicotine or some kind of bad thing, but we don't know why we have such a harshness connected sense of connectedness to it, or why we feel this way. But guess what? It does exist. Past life regressions, past life connections. And so, beautiful people, you are currently healing past life wounds. You don't even know what the wound came from, but guess what? It's your turn to figure it out. It's your turn to do the healing, do the work for the healing, because it's not for them, it's for you. And you might be the vessel to help to break the karmic cycle. You may be the connection to break the karmic cycle. And it ends with you. Just like for this one, you may be involved in a situation that requires justice or fairness. Are you involved in something that's going on court-wise, legal-wise? Are you involved in something that you feel you should rightfully be dealt with in your favor? Beautiful people, and remember, we are part of this new beginnings, new energy with Leo. So it's not surprising. Be aware of that and know that you might be right here to what? Resolve some issues. This is a period of indecision and inner conflict. This is the time to make a decision. So going back to what we were talking about now, it's time to make a decision. Is it time to heal? Is it time to heal? Is it time to resolve? Is it time to break the karmic connection and cycle? And if it is, let's identify it, beautiful people. Let's get down and dirty. Do the work, do the quiet meditation. Ask yourself the questions. Get a piece of paper, get a paper and a pen. And if you find yourself going into a dark space of where there's hurt and you're feeling hurt or pain, this is when we need to ask the questions. Why do I feel like this? What was the trigger that brought this on? I know I have the resources to heal it. Well, what needs to heal first? Can I forgive this person or whatever this is? I make a decision, time to decide. I make a decision right now, today, in this moment, that I must heal for myself. I must heal for my family. I must heal if I have not had children. I must heal for my children, because this must stop right here and right now. Come through. Come through and accept that. And if we need to cry, we need to grieve, we need to write it out in a cathartic moment of writing out our fears, our concerns, our heartache, then do that so that we can grieve through it. We can cry through it. And then we make a decision. No more. No more. Work through it and then make a decision. No more. This is it. I got to do something different. And so with that change of that mind frame and change of the practice, fuck it. That was the past. I'm here in the present, and make peace with it. I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight, beautiful people. It takes time. Anything takes time, but it can be done. It's hard work, but it can be done. And if you need some help, holler at your girl at One Love and Light Center. That's what I'm here for, beautiful people. I got you. Okay, and underneath the deck, what was that? Metamorphosis, like the caterpillar that emerges from its cocoon, you're about to get your wings. There is a healing. It goes back to Pluto, the circle of life. Ask your guides to help you through this transition. There are no real endings, only new beginnings. Beautiful people, ask for help. You don't have to do it alone. Ask for help. This is why I'm volunteering my services. This is why we have mentors. We have guides. We have guides, sources, spiritual guides, higher self, source. There are a plethora, ancestors, there are a plethora of physical people we can talk to and our spiritual people to talk to. There is an abundance of help. And if you need to, talk to the professional people that you need to talk to. But there are options, there are choices. Beautiful people, time to decide. You want the same old, you want to do something different. Come through. If what you've been doing has not been working, beautiful people, it's time to do something else. Moving on. I know that was a lot. That was a lot to talk about, but spirit is on me and I have to deliver. Come through. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. You know I got it. All right. I got to have a little fun with what I do. All right, beautiful people. Now, these are my new cards as well that I'm going to introduce you. I've already done my life purpose card. So now I'm doing my spirit animal cards. I love these cards. They are so dope. What's up first? Had to laugh. 37. Lion spirit. Leo, lion. Coincidence? There are no coincidences, I promise you. Everything is in synchronistic order, divine timing. Be generous of spirit. Be generous. Lions are leaders. They are. Lions are gatekeepers to a lot. They really are. They are in charge of the pack, the pride, their pride. And keep in mind, like the leadership skills that it takes in being a strong lion. They're called the king of the jungle for a reason. It's a powerful energy. But know this, even a lion, even with dealing with the lion, there are times where even though you have the courage, the heart and the courage, there's always a balance. Be generous of spirit. There's a difference between being a leader and a bully. Always remember that. And there is a balance in all things. So even in your strength, even in your courageous beliefs and doings and actions that you are pursuing, there's also a generosity to it. There's a balance of a give and a take. Be generous of spirit, beautiful people. You want some beautiful blessings coming your way? Well, guess what? You also going to have to be the blessing too. You got to be the leader to show people how it's done. Be the example. Come through. And we have 20, what is this? 25, elephant spirit. Learn from, okay, here we go. Learn from the past. Learn from the past life connections. Learn from the past. So I'm getting a tingle. I'm getting a tingle right now. People, when we have these past experiences that we go through, as we talked about before, we take the past knowledge that we've learned, that we've collected, we've learned, and now we're going to use this newfound knowledge to change some stuff up. If we didn't like it in the past, guess what? We now have the power in the present, to make some different decisions for a prosperous future. We're in the here right now. Learn from the past. If you didn't like what your ancestors did, if you didn't like what your parents did in your upbringing, then guess what? There's no harm, no foul. Let that shit go. Remember, they were doing the best they could with the resources that they had, with what they knew to do. And typical of traditions or culturally, what we're being taught to do, we follow. Just like they followed. They followed what their parents told them to do. And now that we are more in a sense of awareness and we are more woke, okay, now we know that if there are some beliefs, some practices that we used to do, but we're not comfortable doing anymore because now we have newfound knowledge, newfound experiences, then it is up to us. It is up to the individual to now make the choice to do what? Something different. Learn from the past. If you didn't like it, then guess what? Let's change it. Let's format it so it's something that we definitely love to do, love to see, love to teach, love to pass on to the next generation. That's how you create a happiness and a surrounding energy of positive. That's how we let go of what we forgive and let go and release, because again, we can't keep pointing fingers at what they did back in the day. Again, more than likely, that was the best they can do, what they were doing, and they were probably being bullied or not feeling loved, or the affection that probably you are looking for, because they were never known or shown how to do it. And that's some real talk. Let's be real about it. We can't keep blaming for their mishaps or whatever they were lacking in. And I say this towards our parents, our grandparents, or whomever. They did the best they could with what they had. And for some of them, they probably just didn't even give a damn because they had checked out a long time ago. We don't know what traumas they experienced. We don't know the abuse they've experienced. All we know is I didn't like how I felt when I was a kid. Well, guess what? Or if you are an adult right now, acknowledge that feeling. Know that that feeling is something that is with you, but the question is time to decide. Are you willing to let that go? Make peace with that person if you can have a conversation with them. And if they can't, due to them passing and they're in the spiritual realm, write out a letter for yourself. Write out what hurt you so that you can also write below all of that, write what you're willing to do to heal and make it stop. Let it stop right where you're at so it doesn't get passed on to the next generation. So they don't have to have that energy. Do something different. Time to decide. Learn from the past so you can have a better present and make for an awesome future come through. And you also have underneath the deck, Peacock Spirit, let it shine. This goes with that sun energy. Sun energy is really all about letting it shine. I promise you, it's all about let it shine. What are we always talking about, beautiful people? Shining your light. You are an individual out here doing what you can do. We are all individuals. We're in here collectively together, doing our thing, sharing our experiences, sharing our talents and our gifts with one another, sharing our knowledge with one another, sharing our time and our energy with one another. And because of that, and us being individuals, we all bring forth something different. Beautiful people, in this new moon of Leo, this is more time than any other time. Shine your light. Let yourself be seen. Let yourself be heard. You are a voice. You are a wonderful voice, and you deserve to be heard. And I'm willing to listen to you. And I know if I'm willing to listen to you, look, somebody else out there willing to listen to you. Are you willing to listen to me? Again, it's a exchange of energy. So beautiful people, let your light shine and do it unapologetically. I'm getting tongue-tied here, but you understand what I'm saying. Just live your truth. It is your truth. We ain't got to make it up. Just live your truth. Mwah, I love that. Now, for your last round of cards, I know this was a lengthy one. It's always going to be lengthy. But once again, I'm breaking down everything I could break down with the life coach cards, the edible spirits, the purpose, life purpose. And now we're doing career and finance. We ended with the career and finances. All right. So what we have, first one's up. Okay. And with this, remember, there are 3 things listed here with the career and finance cards. You take what resonates with you that you hear. It was the message for you, and you dissolve the rest. Come through. And I will share with you what comes out to me. Okay. So what spirits in my ear whispering? The first one up we have a rebel, the rebel, the rebel. You're a trailblazer meant to see things differently and set a new path for others. Oh my God, you are a trailblazer meant to see things differently and set a new path for others. Beautiful people, it don't get no clearer for that. Fuck that past shit. We ain't on that. I'm getting lit right about now because I want you to hear me when I say, we don't have to live in the past no more, beautiful people. Understand it, accept it, do what it needs, do whatever it takes to do what you need to do for the process of it, okay? Because everyone has a different process. But once you have it, create a new path, beautiful people. That's number 1. Number 2, your rebellious spirit makes you a great system buster to teach others a better way. Your rebellious spirit makes you a great system buster to teach others a better way. Ooh. And number 3, an old belief about money could be preventing you from getting ahead. What we've been talking about, them old beliefs. An old belief about money could be preventing you from getting ahead. People taught you what they taught you. I ain't got no money. Money, you think money is grown on trees? We've all heard some kind of euphemism that we've heard from our family members, or even if it wasn't the family members, maybe the next door neighbors, uncle, cousin, whomever. Okay, but just know this: that's old stuff. And guess what? We in new stuff. So you gotta just say, if it doesn't, the traditions and practices that you used to have don't vibe with you currently, there's nothing wrong with switching the game, baby. If what you've been doing has not been working, it's time to do something else, beautiful people. All right. And underneath the deck, mistakes, mistakes, mistakes. A past mistake left you financially insecure and unsure what to do. Ooh, a past mistake left you financially insecure and unsure what to do. That's probably why it's so hard to make some decisions and decide. Whatever happened in the past was the past. Let it go. Because if you take that past energy with you into the current, then yeah, it's a domino effect. Change it. Change it. That was the past. You've learned from it. Moving on. We on a new energy now. Secondly, your current financial situation was your own doing. Accept responsibility for it. Your current financial situation was your own doing. Accept responsibility for it. That's accountability, number one. Number one rule, a lot of stuff that happens, you got to accept some accountability for your what? Decisions. And it's all good. You learn from it. Now what? We take that experience from the past and we move on. And the last one, learn from your mistakes and let it go. You will get through it. Learn from your mistakes and let it go. You will get through it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, beautiful people. Hold on real quick. I got to. All right, beautiful people. So that was the end of that. That was your overall reading, beautiful people. I want to remind you again, Leo energy in this new moon right now. All right, because the new moon happens on the 28th. That's tomorrow. Today's the 27th. So when I upload this, but understand this, energy is always around us 3 days prior, 3 days afterwards. So that we're still in it. Understand that. It just hits in different days on the 28th and the 29th, depending on your location in the world. We're in it right now together. This is a time of newness, new beginnings. It's a youthful energy. Leo rules out with courage, passion, extravagance, entertainment, social activities. It is time to get out that shell. It is time to be creative. It is time to be romantic, if it's with others or it's for ourselves with self-love. Either way it goes, it's time to do something. So beautiful people, I want y'all to eat this up. Up next, we do have full moon in Aquarius, and it's showing up in August the 11th. Now, you know that's my number. You already know 11 is my number, so I can't wait to do that one. And then it's already in a fellow air sign too. I love my Aquarius energy, so I can't wait to do that one. So beautiful people, you got the energy, you got the messages. Heal from the past so you can create a beautiful, wonderful, prosperous present. All right, come through. And beautiful people, if you love this message and you like the energy that's going on and being exchanged here, by all means, show your girl some love. Hit that like button and share it. Share it with a fellow Leo. Share it with a fellow friend who needed to know the information they need to know for a better month. At this rate, if you notice a friend or somebody's going through some hard times, if you want to help them to understand, to shift energy, help them to understand a better of themselves. And you can do that. Share the video. I appreciate that. Know that I'm here to be of service. That's what I'm here to do. And just a reminder, when you are ready for your own personal in-depth reading, I can be reached again on the website at Numerical One Love Enlightenment. And their light, honey. You never know who you may inspire. I'm here because someone inspired me to go ahead, let down my guards, and get on YouTube. Start doing some content creation. They inspired me. They told me, you need to be doing something and sharing these messages. It just can't be to one person who called or emailed or whatever to do. And so guess what? I'm inspiring you. The domino effect. I'm inspiring you Take this information, work with the universe, co-create your creation, get your manifestations on. And beautiful people, just know if you need some help, some support, holla at your girl. I enjoyed my readings. Give me, like I said, give me some love, give me some thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. And I look forward to seeing you again when we are in the full moon of Aquarius, beautiful people. I love you, and I want you to continue to love on yourself. I'm sitting up here sending out all kind of love on my family members who are here visiting me, but hey, I'm in the new house. So guess what? I got the space to go ahead and comfortably accommodate them because there's some power in manifesting. And beautiful people, you better get to co-creating your creation. All right. All right. I love you guys. Wow, I can smell mama's downstairs cooking now. So I'm about to go downstairs and partake in some din din. I hope you guys are out there. Just keep self-love for yourself. Meditate, contemplate, heal that past, get it going, and shine your light, beautiful people. Enjoy this Leo energy. Mwah. Bye.